During FIA Safety Week 2025, the FIA presented the enhanced FIA guidelines that you can see on the QR code here.
The correct size on the ends, it's easy because the width of the neck of the driver should be within the width of the collar, as you can see here on the top right.
The model number of the hands device is based on the angle of the seat with the upright. So the popular Model 20 is made for saloon car seats where the angle of the seat is 20 degrees with the vertical. The idea is that the collar of the hands is always at an angle between 60 and 90 degrees. The hands should never touch the helmet or be at an angle below 60 degrees. One point to pay attention to is the position of the belt buckle, the belt adjuster, with the tip of the yoke of the hands device. You have to be careful that the buckle is not just sitting on the edge of the hands. There is a minimum distance of 25 millimeter below the hands, or otherwise 70 millimeter maximum on top of the hands. This means that the adjuster cannot sit next to the collar of the hands. The belt should never sit over the tip of the wing of the hands, and if you have a 3-inch belt, the extra part of the belt should be against the neck and not go over the wing. There should be no padding at the back of the hands, and the padding under the hands should not stick out more than 8 millimeter. The shoulder belt should be at an angle of 0 to 20 degrees, and it should go through the middle of the hole. In under no circumstances the belt can touch the lower part or upper part of the hole in the seat. If you use a 5 or 6 point racing harness, the shoulder belt should not be straight but be at an angle of 20 to 25 degrees. We have a video on racing harness colors that are a cheap solution to maintain those angles for your belts. If you have an 8 or 9 point racing harness, you will have separate body belts and hands belts. The body belt goes under the hands and the hands belt goes over the hands. There is also a specific distance on the adjuster for the hands belt with regard to the body belt. To conclude this video, here are a few extracts of why hands devices can fail tech and what are your options in case of an accident.
The friction rubber should be in extremely good conditions. So as you can see here, the one with the red foam, there shouldn't be any removed parts, so it should be in good conditions because this is what will help the FHR work with the shoulder. Then if there is any paint over this friction rubber, it should be avoided and should be allowed to be used in a specific race. Also, the example here, the worn out friction rubber should be replaced. You can always advise not letting the driver use it, but always advise them to contact the manufacturer of the FHR to ask if there is any possibility to any repair. So it must be no issues and no deformation on this on the FHR fittings. There is this part that we can show you here on the top right. So they should be discarded, the tether, and of course, if they are too extended or if there is any hole, any break, any cracks on the FHR, they should always also be removed.